Welcome back, everyone, to the Song of Waves and Wind, where I am back here in the dungeons of Isengard, where Baldgar here has an idea for how we can escape.
It is time we were free of this place.
There is no sense in delaying this, Piney. It is time that we were free of this place. Speak with me when you are ready. Well, I am more than ready to get out of
Are
here.
you ready? We will only get one chance at this.
And we must make this chance count. All right, let's go.
We do this now or not at all, friend. There is no looking back. We will escape from Isengard, or we will die.
Well,
We will not stay here.
then let's do our best to escape. Here is what we need to do. The Keymaster is a Urukai who carries a ring of keys that can open these cell doors. He tends to come down into the dungeon several times a day, or what passes for a day here in the lightless reaches. Look for him somewhere in the dungeon and see if you can catch him unaware. He's likely to be down in the other wing of the dungeon. Climb to the slope and turn right when you can. Once you have the keys, come back to release me. We can then open the door for Aha, and we will make our way to the surface. The Urukai must have seen you walking about Isengard. They must believe that you are bringing us to see Saruman by order of the wizard. They may let us pass. Okay, so the whole thing depends on them being convinced that I am trying to bring them to Saruman or something. Well, I suppose there is always hope that it could work. A faint hope, a glimmer of a hope, a possibility of a hope. Well, no sense in thinking about the odds and instead finding the Urukai in question, and I believe that is him over here. Shh. Be very, very quiet. What are you doing here? Fosh didn't tell me that you had any business here today. I don't like the smell of you. Get out of here. Fine. I never did like him. Well, what do you got here? Ah, hello. You have the keys there, do you not? You must let us out. You can't leave us here to die. We can help you. All right, I suppose so. Well, we're all out now. This was not what I meant, Piney. Oh, wait. What did you not mean? Oh, that! Listen to me, men of Dunland. There is no friendship between our peoples. We have warred and will likely war again. But today we need each other. Today we have a common foe. Akkad knows a way out of the ring, but we will need your help to reach it. Will you help us? Aye, we will. Okay. Good. Now, Akka, it is time. Oh, okay. There is a gap in the wall between the buildings on the western side. Once the black powder does its work, you should be able to make it there in the confusion. But first, we need to get to the surface. It will not be easy with so many of us. Okay, so what's the plan? We cannot all go together. It will attract too much attention. Akai is right. Piney and he and I will go first. Count several score before following us. Then go in groups of 2 or 3. Good luck to all of us. We're gonna need it. I'm surprised they didn't insist that they split this group apart. Oh well, I guess not. I wonder how many of them actually make it out. I mean, we don't have a. I mean, I've got plot armor here, so I have a possibility of getting out alive, but those Dunlendings don't. Okay, let's continue along our way. Upward and onward. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? I'm surprised something hasn't gone wrong yet. I mean, I haven't seen an Urukai around yet to say, "Hey, who are you? Why are you coming out?" No one said anything about you leaving. We do not want to attract any attention, Pine Sea. We should walk slowly from here, so as not to attract undue attention. Let us go. All right. A little bit more slowly. Oh yeah, I see there's an orc there. All right, you're just everyday old, minding our own business. No need to make them think that we're escaping or anything like that, right? I mean, me coming out with two other prisoners, including the steward. I mean, you would think that most of the orcs will recognize him. Maybe Saruman wants to interrogate us for something. Who knows? I mean, I suppose that's always a possibility. Amazingly, we got to the surface. We're almost out. Now we just need to light the black powder that Pine Sea set up ahead of time, and we will have all the chaos that we need to make it to the other side of the ring, and to freedom. Right? Now we just need a bit of flame, and we can set off the black powder for our distraction. Let me do it. Both of you have homes beyond the ring, but this is my home. There is nowhere I want to go. I will light the powder. Or are you sure of this? I am ready for what comes, Pine Sea. I will set the black powder alight, and it will draw all of Isengard to this side of the ring. When that happens, the western side should be empty, and you will be able to slip through the gap in the ring wall. Farewell. May you live past the night, and help to put an end to my master's evil. All right. Wait for my signal, and farewell. Your signal? What's your signal going to be? An explosion? This way, Pine Sea. Let us find a place to hide. Once we get out of here, I need to find Theodred, the Prince of Rohan. I think I have an idea where he may be. All his attention was focused on the movements of the Dunlending clans. We had no idea things were this bad within Isengard. Where will you go? Well, probably the Theodred. Most likely. I will help you to rescue your friends from the Falcon Clan once I have given my message to Theodred. Apparently I talked about the Rangers. You have my word. I will help you to save your ranger friends from their captivity at the hands of the Falcon Clan. I'm sorry that we can do nothing for the ranger that was sent here with you. Lothrindir, did he called? If Lothrindir still lives, Saruman has kept him very close. We cannot hope to gain entrance to Orthanc. What's taking Akas so long? What's taking so long? You think something has happened? Oh, well. I guess there's one way to find out. This doesn't look good. There's been a commotion below, Pine Sea. Some of the captives got loose. All my boys ran to see what was going on, but I smelled a rat. And who should I see sneaking around the war machines? This old fool. Pine Sea, this changes nothing. Do you understand me? It changes nothing. Keep him busy. All right. You would be nothing without me. I gave you the run of Isengard. It was the fear of me that kept you from being thrown into the cells along these vermin. But now we will see. Oh yes, we will see whose time it is to die. See how I repay treachery. Die, worm! Wait! Whoa! What's that noise?
From atop the pinnacle I beheld a great fire and smoke. And when it cleared, my prized captives were gone. How is it you are still alive, Moorflock?
Balgar, are you all right?
I carried you this far. But this is the end.
This is the end for Balgar, son of Beldgar. Sorry.
Do not weep for me, my friend. It is enough to be free.
Balgar's eyes flutter close and the last time, and he dies a free man. You decide to return to Theodred's camp in the Gravenwood and see what has become of the Grey Company during your captivity. So, I need to find Theodred and report on what happened. Hello there, sir.
You are alive. We feared the worst.
Few of your friends made it out of Tal Methedras, and the tales of those who did are not encouraging. I don't think that the Falcon clan was with Saruman in the beginning. Rather, it seems the tide turned while you were traveling through Dunland. The news that you brought to Lubrinine, that Saruman's influence could be felt everywhere, may have been the information for which he was waiting. The pox on these Dunlandings! They cannot be trusted. Very few folk made it out of Tal Methedras, but some did. The rare few Dunlandings who spoke out against the Brinine's decision, and a handful of rangers. If we work together, we can repay Lubrinine for his treachery. Oh, yes, we shall.
Not every member of the Falcon clan agreed with Lubrenine's decision.
Those that didn't agree were slain or forced to flee. One of these who escaped is the woman Seren, and it is from her that I have learned much of what I befell within Tal Methedras. I had been working closely with your friend Saradin before you were captured, and he now burns with the desire to free what rangers still live, if any do. He is very wise, and it seems that if there is any hope to rescue, he may be able to devise it. Speak with him on this account. You might also seek the advice of the trusted friend Hogawize. He excels in battle and has been a boon companion on the excursion into Gravenwood. So I need to speak with Saradin and Saren and Hogawize. Okay. And first, let's talk to Saradin. Hello.
Many of our friends have fallen, and the rest are captives of Lubrennin.
You must tell me of your time in Isengard, Pine Sea. It cannot have been pleasant, and you were often in my thoughts. I heard what happened within Tal Methedras from Roddenir. Some time after you were secreted away to Isengard, he managed to escape the prison cave with poor Brigar. The two of them fought their way into the center of Tal Morva, but then Breitgard did not make it. They cut him down in the road, and only Radonir escaped. He has gone back and with some of Theodred's men to try to recover Breitgard's body, but they have not returned. Many of our friends have fallen, and the rest are still captives of Lubranine. According to Radonir, Halbrad and the sons of Elrond are still alive, but who can say for how long? All right. Let's see, who else do we have here? I was asked to talk to Saren. Here is Saren.
The honor of the Falcon, sold to Saruman. I cannot believe this.
I cannot believe this. How can this have happened? The Branine called the heads of household to him and declared that we were at last ready to reap our reward. We had only to bend the knee to Saruman. But Lubranine himself had said to us that the Hebagluth would not be the tool of some wizard. He said it often, he said it loudly, and we came to believe it. I have no love for these horse lords, and the strutting princeling least of all, but what can be said? The honor of the Falcon clan, sold to Saruman. Wolf sought his enemies in the open battle. He was no wizard's hireling. My boy Anirin has not returned yet from the lands of the Algreg, but his beloved spoke out against the treachery and is still a prisoner. What will I say to him if she dies? Well, that I don't know. And now, finally, let's see, how's it, Hogawise? Hogawise?
I would take 10 Rohirrim on horseback over 1,000 Dunlanding wild men.
We crossed the ford of Isen in secret to learn what the men of Dunland were up to, but it is worse than we suspected. I think it surprised the leader of the Falcon clan as well. It seems to me that he was biding his time until the victory of one side seemed assured. Then he needed to simply throw his lot with the side that was likely to come out the victor. Let us hope that he's mistaken, Pine Sea. I think that he is undervaluing the prowess of the men of Rohan. I would take 10 Rohirrim on horseback over 1,000 Dunlanding wild men. I have spoken with your friend Saradin, and it seems like the Rangers are of the same. The more of them the free now, the fewer thousands of Dunlandings I need to be concerned with. Ha ha! Wonderful. Brimming with confidence. So, what do we do?
The enemy has a strong defensive position, but I will help you free your friends.
There is no sense in delaying this any further. Your friends are held captive by our shared enemy. The enemy has a strong defensive position, but we have this advantage. We know where he is. Once the Falcon clan leaves Tal Mithedras, that advantage dissipates. We must deal with them now, before they leave that valley. Once the Falcon clan leaves the valley, my men and I must retreat to hold the ford. The defense of Rohan is my main object. Until that time, I will help you free your friends. All right, at least he hasn't lost sense of what he needs to do for Rohan.
I sent some of my men into Tal Mithedras to establish a camp.
We should go to join our men in Tal Mithedras, pass into Tal Mithedras, and follow the road as it approaches the lake. From this camp, we can scout the area and make a plan for rescuing the Rangers. Some of your people should already be at the camp, such as the fire in their hearts. Let's all wish that they join them to do so. All right? Very well. We will join the Rangers at the camp when we return for the next episode of River and Sea.